For the best running trails in New York City. So having lived in New York for over 6 years and being an avid runner, I've tried many different trails. Some of these I think you'll expect, but I also think some will be surprises, but make sure you stick around to the very end because I'm gonna save my favorite one for last. Let's get after it. Number one, no surprise here, it's Central Park. And I love this route because we're gonna wrap around the reservoir. This route begins at the southern end of Central Park and passes the pond, the lake, Jacqueline Kennedy Reservoir, East Meadow, and Harlem Mere before ending at the northern boundary of the park. This is a popular area. You're gonna see a lot of road bikers, runners, walkers, rain or shine. 2, we're heading over to Brooklyn in Prospect Park. This 5-mile loop includes some of the highest points in Prospect Park. You'll pass through Quaker Hill, Lookout Hill, which is the highest point of the park, Sullivan's Hill, Breeze Hill, and you'll end around the Rose Garden. Similar to Central Park, this is definitely going to be crowded, but it's well designed, so you should be fine. You go through many curvy trails, you'll see a lot of different unique trees, and I like this because it's a mix of dirt and paved pathway. 3, Brooklyn Bridge. We're going to start on the Manhattan side next to the Manhattan Municipal Building. This is a path you definitely don't want to go around prime time because of the tourism, but if you can go early, it's worth it. You'll see some of the most iconic New York City views. This is a straightforward mile run, but if you want to extend it, you can make a loop heading towards the Williamsburg Bridge, or on the way back from Manhattan, you can head down to the East River Greenway. Number 4, Hudson River Park on the West Side Highway is hands down my favorite running trail. If you start down by the Battery, you're going to see more iconic New York landmarks. You'll see the Statue of Liberty, Freedom Tower, Chelsea Piers, and if you keep going, you can end up by the Intrepid Museum. It has separate bike and pedestrian paths, but just like the Brooklyn Bridge, it gets really busy at prime time, so I try to avoid it. And lastly, I can't forget, this is the perfect place to see a sunset.